Welcome back to the DORRYnasium Luffy show. I suppose I got in there a bit before you did there.
Yeah, it's like a competition, but I don't mind. It is the DORRYnasium Luffy show, the 1 year anniversary. Now I have accepted this challenge. I will answer the DORRYnasium questions, no matter how bizarre and how random. I'm going to give them a go. First time ever, and I'm actually kind of regretting why I accepted. That's another thing altogether. Luffy, let's go.
Are you up for the challenge? Here goes. What are the 5 things you can't live without?
5 things I can't live without. Alright, let's start straight. Let's see. Okay, my family. I got to say my family, that's my number 1 thing. Second would be, oh gosh, it's so hard to toss between the numbers. Mind you, I'm not saying my missus because she's in the room. I'm going to make her like sweat it out a bit, thinking what I come third or I come fourth. But anyway, my family, that'll be 1. Dorry, I don't know if DORRYnasium show. Yeah, my MX-5. Oh, I love my MX-5. Yeah,
with the 2CCS6.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was branded by Ross. One day I came out, my car was covered in magnets. Number 4, I think I can't live without The Simpsons. And
so
do you know what?
Big fan of The Simpsons.
Big fan of The Simpsons. And I think number 5, yes, I'll give it to my girlfriend.
Oh, how nice. A big sigh there, guys.
Mind you, she looked at me and she goes, 5? 5? Yes, 5.
Really, you're number 1, really, but yeah. Okay, number 2, what's your motto or advice you live by?
Motto or advice that I live by? Okay. I don't like any of those corny, cheesy ones where they say shoot for the moon and if you miss you land amongst the stars because I am a star. What's some motto or advice I live by? Okay, you gotta give 110%. I don't know where the hell that came from.
That's a good answer, mate. Yeah. If you could have 1 superpower, what would it be?
If I could have 1 superpower, what would that be? To be invincible.
Invincible. Aren't you already that?
No, like invincible.
Oh, right.
So I could like camouflage myself and just snap out and like tap people on the shoulder. Like in subways and stuff, so they turn around and smack the other guy. But I won't use my power for good. I'll use my power for randomness.
So have a bit of an invisible cloak where you can just sort of hide.
Invisible cloak, hide.
Very good. Who's been the most influential person in your life, though?
The most influential person, I'm gonna have to give it to my father. Yeah,
wow,
me and him sit down every day and have a coffee and we chat about things. And out of all the people that I've met in my life and have had an impact on my life, it would be my father.
That's really nice, right?
It is nice.
What movie do you watch over and over again?
Okay, don't laugh when I say this, but I can watch Romeo and Juliet over and over again. Because I love the way they talk.
What a romantic.
No, it's not for the romantic, it's the way they talk. Like, they saw a romantic to part of these men with me. It's a bit scary that I could quote the movie. Yeah, it'd be Romeo and Juliet.
What's the stupidest thing that you've done on your own free will?
Oh, there's 100 things. There's a lot of things I've done myself.
I mean, that doesn't sound like you, does it?
No, it doesn't at all, but there's... okay, well, at one of these big beach party events, I went dressed as Borat. I actually did wear the mankini.
You've got pictures up somewhere of that.
Yeah, they are. They're actually on the DORRYnasium.com website, so you can go down and have your say. There's only a picture of me in that mankini. I look wonderful, I gotta say.
You were in tights underneath that, weren't you?
I think so.
What's the stupidest thing you've done? Actually, what's the worst thing about being your gender?
The worst thing about being my gender is, you know what the worst thing is? It's like, alright, we go to dinners, we take our partners out, and, we shout them because we don't want to show, obviously, that we're a bit uptight, you know what I mean? But the worst thing about my gender is the girl never flips the bill. Why doesn't she flip the bill?
Where's your
The worst thing about our gender is the fact that women cost us money.
But where's your chivalry? Where's your
It's in between my
We'll leave that right there. And Dorry, you'll have to answer this truthfully, and I'm sure you're answering every question truthfully.
Yeah.
But what's the longest you've gone without taking a shower?
3 days.
3 days.
It was a great 3 days.
You've been on the nose.
It was the best 3 days of my life.
Very rustic.
Mind you, when I jumped in the shower after that, I started singing, I'm so clean, I'm so happy and clean. It was for medical research.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
To see how much I could, how many people I could stink out of the house.
Okay, what quality about yourself do you dislike the most?
It'd have to be, okay, I'm I'm going to admit this because I usually do a good job of hiding it. But I got a bum chin. And I hate that.
You don't.
I do. I got a chin dimple, and I always cover it because I got a little cute goatee thing going on.
But
to hide it.
But Belle must like that.
Nah, she doesn't. That's why she tells me to grow the goatee.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
She's taking a stab at my self-esteem. I'm joking.
Oh.
She never does.
Do you and you wouldn't do this, Dorry, by no matter of fact, but do you talk to yourself in the mirror?
Oh, every day.
Do you?
Yeah, every day.
Do you smile at yourself and say, "Good morning, Dorry, how are you?"
No. I actually get onto myself.
Oh,
It's a lot less talking. What's the point? I want to round up third base. Well, I got the chance.
So you get straight in there.
Yeah, straight in there like, hey, how you doing? And then my brother will pass and go, what are you doing in there? I go, nothing.
Okay, what's the hardest subject for you at school? What was the hardest subject for you at school?
The hardest subject in school for me was ESL, English Second Language.
Well, the hardest, that was my subject as well. And I'm from an English speaking background.
Yeah, because he very good. Yeah.
What can you say something about rabbits, Dorry?
Yes, I can. I love rabbits. That's the easiest way to get out of it.
And something you wouldn't have done. I wouldn't hold you to this at all. But have you ever worn lingerie?
Yes. I said that a bit too quick, didn't I?
No beating around the bush.
Yeah, that again was for medical research.
Right, so was it the full sort of suspenders and the whole lot? Or?
It was a two-piece, as I'm getting a dirty look right now from my girlfriend.
Goodness,
I'm a two-piece.
I'm getting all sorts of images now.
Yes, they're good images, I have, I think.
They are.
Yeah.
If someone was to write a book about you, Dorry, what do you think they would call it?
What would they call it? The Many Faces of Dorry.
Many Faces of Dorry, that's good.
Because I'm already writing a book. That's why I thought I'd throw that title.
So you're writing a biography?
Everything's about publicity. Look.
So when are your memoirs coming out?
My memoirs are coming out as soon as I start putting pen to paper. But they're all up in here. They're all up in my head.
Very good. And I'd like to buy that book. We'll get a copy when it comes out.
I'll sign it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Dorry, the last question, and this is the big question.
Yes.
Wait for it.
Okay.
Have you ever peed in a pool?
I don't think the question should be have you ever peed in a pool. It's which pool haven't you peed in? Alright? I've done my rounds all around Sydney, and let me just tell you, I've left DORRYnasium marks everywhere. Anyone who's swimming this summer, just be cautious. Not about the chlorine, about the DORRYnasium in there.
do you let out any warning though before you do it, or are you one of those silent types?
You can't really let out a warning only because it's like farting. I mean, you tell them after you've done it or before you do it, but it'd be weird if you actually stand there and go, I'm farting, and you fart.
It would be weird.
Yeah, you really don't give warnings. I wish I would have given a warning. You know what's really bad, but I'm just going to admit it anyway. When I was a little bit older, I never really wanted to be in the medium-sized pool because that's where I swim. I used to go pee in the kids' pool.
But not in the whirlpool, I had. Where it started spinning around.
Well, let me just I have done it in the Olympic pool.
Oh!
Ian Thorpe has got nothing on me.
I was wondering where that tinge came from.
Alright, those were the DORRYnasium questions. I've finally answered them. I reckon I gave a good answer.
I reckon you did a good job, Dorry, huh? It's hard to be able to the other side, isn't it?
I know. I think I did a wonderful job. Alright guys, we're going to get back down to that house music. And then Madam H will be joining us